beer or one or two.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. I do not know what happened to my first live stream. Camera Fi, Mighty Heidi Dream Warrior. It just kept shutting off. So let's see how long Prism's gonna work. We are at the very first car show since 2019. Sorry, it's a little windy, bald, but I'm gonna show you some really sweet rides here. So I don't want to get copy striked on this thing. Let me turn the camera around if I can remember how to do that. There. So we have got some serious, beautiful. Yeah, I'm gonna get a copyright claim on this, but I don't give a shit right now. Look at this. This is absolutely gorgeous. It's a 71 Dodge Challenger. There's a newer Challenger back there. This has got the 340. It's plum crazy purple. It's got the original RT stripe on it. This is a real Challenger right here. And the very unique thing about this car is it actually has a luggage rack, which was an optional for this car. But you can see he's got the slapstick shifter in the middle. This is all original interior, except for the speakers, obviously. It looks like he changed the steering column and stuff, but the dash is 100% original. This thing is sick. My friend Bob's 57 Chevy pickup, and I'll tell you what, there's more chrome in here than well, there's just a lot of chrome in here. And I actually was about 10 years ago helping him build the engine bay plating for this. It was really bitching. We had it stamped and we were doing the trimming and mounting it all up and polishing it. It was fun. This is my friend Bob's 57 Chevy pickup, and we've got, I mean, it's just everything here. This is the High Desert Cruisers car show. High Desert Cruisers of the Antelope Valley. Got a Impala Super Sport, and obviously that's had an engine swap. But look at this thing. This thing's gorgeous. 65 El Camino. That thing is just beautiful. Just beautiful. Another Impala. I mean, just Mustangs. I mean, it's all here. We had the Corvette Club here earlier. Look at this Corvair. Have you ever seen a Corvair like this? I mean, just nuts. And and it's turbocharged according to the license plate frame. So Chevelle Super Sport, another Impala, Chevys. I mean, got a Pontiac, a couple of Chevelles here. Just beautiful stuff. Got an old 70 something Ford Bronco. That thing is really cool. I mean, just cool, beautiful cars here. Another 57, and there is a 73 Plymouth Barracuda. Should be a 340 car. Yeah, that's a 340, and totally, completely restored. An old Willys pickup. Pretty cool stuff. I got these idiots I have to deal with right here. That's Francis. They're laughing because I would turn the camera around, but I'd blind you guys watching this. So
Just read my hat.
Just leave me alone.
hold on a minute.
That's funny.
I need that hat.
There's a lot of hats we need.
My wife. I only have. See, this is Francis. She's a sweetheart. We've known each other for what now?
Years. I can't remember yet.
Yeah, I know. That's how old she is.
How old we are?
Right?
Over 30, I think.
But see, I only have to deal with her like once a month, maybe twice a month at a car show. My wife's got to deal with her every day.
Oh, you know, we love it.
Crazy. See, I told you guys. So back to the cars. So there's ours. It looked really good when the sun was out, but yeah, we brought the old Charger out. She's all fixed. She's got her racing sweater all put back together again. Got my racing helmet in the car, fire extinguisher, and all that stuff's all set up inside. Got my former LA County sticker on the back window, my racing number, our carbon fiber. We went and did the dash and went with all carbon fiber. Center consoles carbon fiber now. There was a really, oh, here it is. This, you guys got to check this out. This is going to be a really short live stream, but this is a 73 Dodge Dart Swinger, and this is a full-on NHRA race car. He's running Mickey Thompson ET Streets on the front. I have no idea what he's got under the hood, but based on that Ram air induction, he's probably got a 572 Hemi in here. Fire suppression, everything. I mean, just, he's totally done this thing up. Full roll cage all the way through. Racing seats, 5-point harness. I mean, just everything. This is for his window net. You can see there's no rear seat, and I'll show you why in just a second. As you notice, though, the odd part on this car is that that fabricated piece of tin on the roof. Well, that's because at one point this car probably had a sunroof, and you can't have glass on the top of the car. So they took the sunroof out and welded in the metal. Excuse me, guys. But here comes the crazy part. There's your fuel and power cutoff switch. So if anything happens, one flip of the switch kills the battery and shuts the fuel off. Those are your jump starts in case you try to fire this thing up, and after about 10 or 15 cranks with the compression that he's running under the hood, can't get it started, they can jump start it. That's the wheelie bar. Well, that's not actually the wheelie bar, but the wheel goes on that. But look at this rear end under here. I mean, it's just absolutely sick. Four link rear suspension. I have no idea. It's definitely going to be a custom differential on that. Aluminum drive shaft, carrier bearing or carrier guard front and rear. On the trunk, believe it or not, this trunk does not open like a normal trunk. You pull these pins off and this whole thing pops up, and that's to get to the battery and the fuel pumps and all the other stuff that's in the back of the car to be able to shut everything off. And again, you know, we've got some really pretty cars here, and they're cool. Got my little Night Rider light going. And looks like the judging's over. Cars with the stickers on them are winners. I've been a member. My wife and I have been a member of this club since I think we were the 27th member to sign up. So been with them a long time. 2002, I want to say 2003. Just really beautiful machines out here. And like I said, I don't know what happened to my first live stream. Unfortunately, it got cut short. Hey, get your hands on board. I just saw you in the chat. How you doing? Thanks for joining. Yeah, I'm sorry. Victoria and I decided we're just going to take the weekend to ourselves. Sorry about all the wind noise. I didn't bring anything. It's just my phone. Turbocharged Corvair. A turbocharged Corvair. Unreal. Plymouth Roadrunner. This is cool. 346 barrel. Kind of like the Daisy Duke car. Just I think it's a year newer. It might be actually. This might be a 74. Let me see if I can see what year this is. Oh, okay, it's a 73. The Daisy Duke one was a 1970. But man, they made real cars back in the 70s. And as you can see, a lot of them are here, still on the road. Here's a Dodge Plymouth Duster or Dodge Dart. It's a Dodge Dart. 346 barrel. That looks really nice. Yeah, 74 Dodge Dart. You would call this color, it's called Sublime. I love what they did with the interior. They used the original black, but they outlined it with the Sublime tuck and roll, and used the Sublime color for the accents, which is really cool. The dash is pretty much, everything's where it's supposed to be, but obviously upgraded to carbon fiber and upgraded gauges. But I mean, just, you know, but yeah, this color is Sublime, and this is kind of cool. So this is what the car looked like when they bought it. Wow. 23 years old. It was a kid's project car, and he started saying how he passed away. But this was the car that he wanted, so that's what it started out as. And that's what it ended up with. Hey, Mighty Heidi, how you doing? Just at the local car show, High Desert Crulsers car show. I know this. I was using Camerify. A friend of mine told me to use Camerify, and it didn't work here. But we're right next to a cell phone tower, so I don't know. But got some beautiful stuff here. Here's a 73 Challenger, I think. One of the real ones. Before, I mean, the new Dodges, this is as close as you're going to get to a retro mod, except, you know, this is the real deal right here. Plum Crazy Purple. It is an RT, so it's probably got the 383 under the hood. Just a beautiful job. You know, these cars, they take so much time and effort to make them look like this. Got the vinyl top. I mean, they're all over the place. I mean, this whole lot is just packed with these beautiful cars. This is, again, the High Desert Crulsers car show. My wife and I have been members for 18 years now. Actually, this is our 19th year. Sorry about that. I'm trying to buffer the wind noise here. But anyway, again, just trying to show you guys some of these beautiful cars here. And then I'm gonna end this stream, and I'm gonna go back and hang out with my wife. So, but I mean, just it's so good to be out. It's so good to be back involved in this community again, in the car, you know, with our cars and meeting people. I still think this Bronco is super sick. The blue on this thing is electric, and it has been totally, obviously restored, but it's just gorgeous. It'd be interesting to see this replay. And there's the newer Challenger. So you saw the blue one, and this is the newer one. So they're you know, they tried. 69 fastback, very nice. Old Mercury, and of course the Baron, or I'm sorry, the Baron. That was the Dart stickers. We brought her out today just to get out of the house and what? Do the live stream. Hold on a second. It's my friend Bob right here. This is Bob Earl.
How you doing?
I showed him your truck.
Oh,
I told him,
cool.
You know, how crappy it was. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, that's all right.
He's the one that's got the 57 yellow truck. Him and his son, and myself also got our hands under that hood for a little while.
Yep.
Beautiful truck. There's more chrome under the hood of that truck than you're gonna find in a chrome factory. I mean, it's bitchin'. It's all stamped. It's gorgeous. But this is my good friend Bob. We've known each other for what now? 20 years?
20 years.
About 20 years.
Yeah.
I feel sorry for the man. He's been putting up with me for
Shit,
20
I feel
years.
sorry for you.
What?
I don't know.
See, this is, it's been what? It's been pre-COVID since we've been to a car show.
Yeah.
So it's nice to get back with our friends, man.
Yeah, it's about time for everybody to get out and raise hell.
Yeah, well, can't wait to start. I'll do another. I'll do a video. Hey CJ, how you doing? Melody is in the house. Gosh, I'm sorry guys. I'm so involved in the car show. I didn't even see you guys in the chat. Thanks for stopping by. Let me turn the camera around. This is my good friend Bob, and There's our Charger. It's all put together and ready to race. Let me see, my camera's dirty. Hold on. Yeah, the camera was dirty. So there's got my racing helmet and stuff in there. My sponsor, Hunter Dodge. Thank you, Hunter Dodge, for giving me another 5 years worth of racing. And then I gotta thank Bob for putting up with me for the last 20 years. It's been great. 23 T bucket. Look at the butterflies on that thing. That's crazy. Who'd have thought to put eyes on the butterflies? Really?
That's old Jerry's car.
Oh, is it?
Hot Rod Jerry?
That's Hot Rod Jerry's car.
Yes.
Wow. Well, that explains the eyes. You guys got to know Hot Rod Jerry. He's really cool. One of those tires is as wide as two of mine. But this is, and again, back to this thing. 73 Dodge Dart Swinger, which was a very unique car. Came with a sunroof. Can't race it with a sunroof, so they had to take the sunroof out, weld in a piece of metal. It's NHRA rules. 5-point seatbelt for the clip for the window net. Fire suppression. This guy's got everything. Probably got a 7-point roll cage in here. I don't know if you saw this on my first live. And there's no rear seat because those things basically are into where the back seat would be. There's your jump start for the battery. There's your fuel and power shut-off switch, which is mandatory if you run under 9.99 seconds. You have to have that. So this car definitely runs sub 10-second quarter miles. You gotta understand that's 0 to holy shit in 1,320 feet. The reason the trunk has got the quick release on it is because it doesn't open like a trunk. It's actually a panel. You pull the pins, you open it up, the battery's back there, the fire suppression's back there, the fuel pumps are back there, all that good stuff. And if you guys are interested in it, it is for sale. So if anybody wants a street legal race car that probably pulls, well, it's definitely pulling under 9.99 seconds because of the fuel shut off and everything on the back. There's his telephone number. Give him a call. Make him an offer. I'm sure he probably wants. If you could pick this car up for about 50 or 60 grand, you'd be lucky. So anyway, there are some cars. It looks like they already did the judging, and unfortunately, we didn't get a. There's not a little sticker on our light, so they didn't like our modern muscle this year. However, I just noticed something. Hold on, guys. Here I am. I know I'm a big Dodge fanatic. My dad was a big Dodge fanatic. But I want to show you a Ford. Yes, I said Ford. That 4-letter word. But I want to show you my dream car, which is a 1964 Ford Thunderbird. Now, who owns a Thunderbird?
That one's mine.
Okay.
Red one's his.
So you guys are live. I'm not. Don't have you on camera yet, unless I can get your permission. So this beautiful young lady right here, say hi.
Hi.
Owns the one Ford that I want so bad, and I'll tell you, and I'll tell, and again, look at the shirt, people. Look at the shirt, okay? You guys got to understand this thing. This is the cruise mobile of Fords. Now, one of the options that this car has is this right here, which is this panel. It's got the two black. That's for your road tripping. That actually takes place. There's a back seat back there, but if it's just you and your girl, then you cover it up and it makes the car a little more aerodynamic. Now, what I was hoping I could get this young lady to do, but she can't because she's got the tour. It's a touring cover, is what they call it. The trunk of this car is the most. I saw this back in 1991. It's when I first fell in love with this car. The trunk of this car does not open from here. It opens from there, and it actually opens this way. The top for this car is actually underneath this. So the trunk opens up completely backwards. The top comes out, covers the car, latches in, and then the trunk comes right back down and closes. And then obviously the reverse, when you drop in the top, the trunk opens back up, top goes into the trunk comes down, covers the top. The downside to these cars were they were hydraulic. So if you blew a hydraulic line, Ford was nice enough to give you a hand crank, and you got to crank the top down when it was raining. The spare tire is also in there too. So, but this is a 64 Thunderbird, and you got to look at the color schemes on these cars back in this day too. I mean, look at this. If that doesn't just scream, look at me. You know, I mean, and from what I'm seeing, this is 100% original interior. Look at the fuel level gauges, temperature. It's not volts, it's amps. There's everything for your windshield wipers, all the controls, your AM radio, your heater, power windows in 64. Yes, most definitely. Oh, that's right. Do you have to pull the just pull it? This is really cool because it's got a captain's seat in it too. The driver's seat will turn. Check out the steering wheel. Now I don't know if y'all caught that, so I'm gonna try it from here. Can you see that? No, it's not broken. It's actually made for you to get in and out of the car. So when you're sitting in the car, you move the steering wheel out to the side, and in some of them they actually have a captain's chair where the seat would rotate about 30 degrees to the driver door, so you can move the steering wheel out of the way, the seat would rotate, you just jump out of the car. If you wanted to rob a bank, you get to jump in real quick, grab the steering wheel, it locks in place, and off you go. I'm sorry I'm not in the chat, you guys. Anyway, there's another one. That is a 63. So there's 1 year difference between these two. And the 63 and the 64 bodies are really, really close. But the 64 is a lot flatter on the back. And as you can see, look at the trunk. These two work exactly the same. The taillights are a little different. But you can see there's your hydraulic setup right there. And then the top literally folds right in to the right into the trunk here, and then the trunk deck closes forward. So there you go. Thanks, guys.
You want to see it run?
Can you actually do it with the cover on it?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
It worked with the cover on it.
Well, this gentleman right here, I'm sorry, what's your name, sir?
My name is Harry.
Harry.
Yes.
Harry is going to show us what I was just trying to tell you guys about. So check this out, because this is what really, I mean, let me turn this around real quick. But I mean, this is what really set this car off for me. I mean, like I said, it's 21. What is it? What are they, Harry? These are 21 feet 2 inches.
Something like that, yeah.
So this is almost 22 feet long. Oh, so quiet. Check this out, guys. This is the coolest thing about this car. Remember, it's height. There we go. I don't know why I'm having trouble focusing. Here comes the top. And it was funny because one of my first jobs I was driving a tow truck and I couldn't figure out how to open the trunk or find out where the spare tire was. And that's how I found out about this car. So you saw the panel fold underneath the trunk. And it's a little slower than your newer cars, but it's just gorgeous. All right, Harry, let's drop that top again. Now this is the cool part. And believe it or not, I think there's two different switches you have to unlock everything first, and then you've got to get the hydraulics to power up or prime up, and then start working. And well, at least the top's up. Looks like we may have a hydraulic issue. So fortunately the top is up, and it seems that we have lost the hydraulic pressure in the car. So fortunately we got the top up before the hydraulic booster decided it wasn't going to do anything, but the top's up, not down.
The gist of it.
And that's the idea. That was the one downfall of these cars, and I'll show you what you have to do on this 63, which is gorgeous. I'm sorry, Harry.
Oh no, there's nothing to be sorry about, brother.
You can see the front ends are modestly different. That's got more of a cutout, where this has got the more of the bullet shape to the front. But this is how you would set this top down. It's right there. Wait, that's the lock. Where is it? There is a crank in here to crank this top down.
I think the switch went out again.
And but that's how you would manually drop this deck lid and get this whole thing down. Is literally crank it until it's either all the way in the trunk or back covering the car again. So anyway, I am going to end this live stream, and I'm going to go hang out with my wife. But something caught my eye, because I do like Chevys too, and here's one I wouldn't mind having. That is a Corvette Stingray, and that is absolutely gorgeous. Love the blue. It's got a 327 or a 427. Okay, it's got the 427, and this is just a rocket. This is one of the sexiest Corvettes that I think they've ever made. So anyway, time to end the stream. Go hang out with my wife. Thank you guys for stopping by, and I don't know what's gonna happen. I'm not driving Uber anymore. I gave it up. Last night was officially my last night. I did have a job interview, my third interview today, and it looks good. I should get a phone call on Monday, and if I get that phone call on Monday, then I got the job. Actually, I think today, if I didn't get sent home, I was good, but I didn't get sent home. So anyway, yeah, Scroober's done. I'm done. I can't drive my Charger for 60 cents a mile. Dara Kosher Shahi is an asshole. We all know that. Uber sucks out in California. They're just taking more and more and more and more away. I do have one more video I'm gonna post about that. You guys are gonna want to see that, because you know I don't try to be a very political channel. I don't like getting into that, but you know, if you fuck me over, I'm gonna put you on blast. And Uber fucked me over. I went from making about between $800 and $1,500 a week this week, and it's Saturday. I'm at $270. I don't run calls that are more than 3 miles away, and I don't run calls unless I'm in a surge, and there's no surge out where I live. So Uber ripped everybody in California. If you're a California driver, well, just watch the next video. But I've got a lot of information that is just, it's damning to Uber, and it's going to hopefully crush them, and hopefully it'll get around. So anyway, guys, thanks for joining me at the car show. We're going to end it, and last quick view here. And as the sun goes down on the Antelope Valley, I'm going to call it a night myself, and I'm going to enjoy this weekend with my beautiful wife, something we haven't done for quite some time. So until next time, everybody, be safe, be professional, keep it real, and as always, drive on if you have to. I wish you all the best of health, and I will see you again soon.